Chicago is the third largest city in the United States. It sits right beside sparkling Lake Michigan. It has miles of beautiful beaches. The city also has many lovely, quiet parks. I could sum up these ideas in one sentence by saying Chicago is a great city with a lot of natural beauty to offer. What I just did there was an example of a summary. Summarizing is when you take the big ideas, the most important parts of whether a picture or a text passage, and you share those important ideas as opposed to giving every little detail. You can summarize text passages, which we'll be doing tomorrow, or in today's case, we will be summarizing this picture right here called the Talented Mutt, this illustration. When you tell only the big ideas or most important ideas, you summarize. Frequently, you give listeners a general big picture about a topic rather than explaining or retelling everything about it. Writers do this too. Good readers know how to identify the most important ideas in a text or picture and then put those ideas together in a sentence or two that tell what the text is all about. We're going to practice summarizing information in what we read this week. Right now, this is a poster one called The Talented Mutt. These pictures have a lot of details and show many different things. I need to review the different pictures and figure out any parts that confuse me before I can decide what the series of pictures is telling. Let me show you how I do it. The first picture right here shows a boy sitting on the ground holding a dog. There's something next to him. It's a cane with an odd-shaped top that lies beside them. What is it and what is it for? I'll look at the other details to see if they help me understand. If you look at the boy's left leg, it appears that he's wearing a brace or support on it. I know some people are born with limbs that do not work well, or people sometimes have a bad fall or accident that can cause them to need a cane. They need crutches or canes to help them walk. The odd-shaped top of the cane looks as though it has a handle for the boy to hold and support for his arm. I think I understand now. The boy's left leg does not work well, so he uses this special crutch to help him walk. Now what we'll do is look at the other pictures to help us figure out what the rest of this illustration is telling us. Here the boy with the dog that either his dog or the dog who decided to come over and make friends with him. It looks like here the boy is training the dog. Looks like a quite involved trick with the dog bouncing on the ball and maybe jumping through this ring of fire here. Obviously the dog looks happy and is mastering this trick. Because the dog is good at tricks and can be trained, it looks like the dog's next role is to do a TV commercial. Looks like Scruffy's dog food. He's got a can of it right here with a TV camera right here. This last picture here shows the boy holding what looks like a check that the dog earned for doing that commercial. And the boy looks very happy about that. So does the dog. They're obviously best friends. And a bit of a happy ending for these illustrations here. So if we were to summarize this, here we have a boy who's hurt. He's got a cane and he's got a dog sitting on his lap. Here he trains the dog by balancing on a ball and jumping through a ring of fire. The dog then qualifies or is chosen to do a commercial for dog food. And then the boy and the dog are happy at the end as the dog helped the boy earn some money, maybe towards surgery or towards college, and they look very, very happy together. So what I did is I talked about each of the pictures, and what I'd want to do in a summary is I want to put those big ideas together into one or two sentences. I would do that by covering the big ideas or important information. A boy who has a bad left leg has a best friend who's a dog. The dog is very talented and was on a commercial and helped the boy earn some money. Done. That's a summary right there. What we can do then is share that summary as far as not giving every little detail, but you just give the big ideas. These are some questions we can ask ourselves as we're doing this summarizing. Why is it important to summarize information, and how does this help us? Summarizing is important because you don't always have time, nor do you need to give every little detail of a story or of pictures. And it helps us understand better what we're reading or what we're looking at. Going picture by picture helps us get a better overall understanding of the story. And the big ideas shown help us understand that the boy is hurt, but it's great that he has a best friend who's very talented and can help him in the end. You can summarize information in a text too, and that is what we'll be doing tomorrow. We will practice looking for big ideas in a text and doing a summary then. Thank you very much, fourth graders. Have a great day.